Hello everyone, welcome back to the weekly MDE solo. We've got N Faust today. What should we know about an N Faust solo? Well, for starters, her skill 3 is pretty bad. We'll probably be keeping mostly our skill 2 today. It stacks more nails, it rolls higher. Skill 1 has no real purpose for us, it will get fully replaced. And then we want Lust Resonance for Fanatic. Hello chat. Final power, this works on evades. That's one of the biggest things that I have going for me, is I can actually get a high rolling evade today. Besides that, it should be a pretty normal start, and then we'll see how the N Corp floor goes. I normally say that every solo should start with Rupture Gifts, but I chose Bleed today so that I could find this easier, getting both of the pack exclusives on this floor reward, since that does increase your odds of finding the keyword you choose. Hopefully, we can get through this without too much pain. Like, hopefully we don't run into Inquisitors. Yeah, the pack is pretty scary for solo. This is a good start, though. Like, that is a useful first gift. And this is a useful first fight to get sanity easier. Okay. Very good start, honestly. I don't think this pack is that bad. It's nowhere near as bad as something like Dregs of the Manor. With decent luck, I think basically every ID can do this. Fair warning, this ID is known for having a long skill 2 animation, and we'll be using mostly our skill 2. That sadly also means we won't see damage totals for most of this run. That's just how N Faust goes, I guess. This guy is, wow, pathetic. I did not think I would stagger him turn 2, honestly. You thought today was the new Ryoshu ID. I'm not. That would be too basic. I want to get my passives up, mostly Chef Ryoshu here. 15 health on kill could help me significantly against Inquisitors. Also, I don't want to pull for new Ryoshu. Pulling for an ID that doesn't have an announcer on the banner would feel wrong. Did like 20 pulls and just got WU song, yeah. Okay, no triple event. We have to get through 2 floors. Or 2 fights, rather. Let's hope we can do it. But yeah, new Ryoshu is definitely something we can talk about. She has kind of reshaped the solo meta. It's like the easiest thing of all time to do now. But it's not like a true solo. You do have to field other identities to kill them if you want her to be like actually really strong. So that's a thing. I'll probably mention that at the end of my solo tutorial, which I'm still working on. But yeah, just starting with extra slots is such a big advantage that she has. And then she also just gets like 3 coin power for free. Yeah. it is definitely soloing with her for most of the run. Like, no one's going to deny that. The strategy is Ryoshi solo. It's just not quite a true solo, if people care about that. But yeah, this start is going pretty good. We aren't taking much damage because of Blessing, and just we resist Blunt. And we got a fight that doesn't have too much bleed in it. These are the Bind Inquisitors. So we should be healthy enough to survive the next fight as well. Outside of Mirror Dungeon solos, where Ryoshi was given like a gift that basically turns her into God, what do we actually think of the ID? Is she strong? Maybe the best comparison point, is she stronger than Lord Honglu, our last seasonal ID? I know it's a little early and we don't have all of her nurse fathers yet, so she'll get stronger, but what are we thinking right now? Unique and also pretty strong. I think she is interesting for sure. Reverse Lord Honglu, yeah. It's like, right now, if we disregard Ryoshu, I think Lord Honglu is the third strongest ID in the game, behind Malphast and Knight of Despair Rhodia. So it's a question of, does Ryoshu make top 3? I think she might. She might even be second. Maybe even there's a world where she beats Malphast. I'm kind of highly doubtful, but I don't think it's impossible. It's just crazy for me to say, but they really did give this idea a lot going for her. Yeah, like, given her proper team. Why did I have so much sinking? Oh yeah, I forget that this gives sinking. These Inquisitors give much more bleed than the ones we fought on the last battle. But thankfully, we'll be able to heal in the shop. It's not unlikely she doesn't take that long to ramp, yeah. That's definitely true. It's definitely going to incentivize people to get the other house's fighters' IDs, though, that's for sure. This is a pretty cool first drop. I like what I see. I'm going to refresh for Pierce gifts because I want to try to get Dark Flame Smoking Pipe on 4-3, of course. Oh, there's Blood Red Man. Don't have to find it, or you don't have to take it as the floor reward. We got a Super Shop 4-1, which is good luck. We can fuse that just fine. Rusty Coin. Okay, this run is off to quite the good start. Hell's Chicken doesn't actually have gifts that care about my sanity, so I can put off my 3 heals until next floor. I usually do them on the first floor to increase my super shop chance, but I already got 100% here because we got a floor 1 super shop. And I have an evade, so I'm not too worried about low health in the first fight. Plus these guys are just not that strong. But yeah, other than getting like Prestige card and Golden Urn, that's one of the best 4-1 shops I've had that I can remember. We got like Zippo Lighter, tier 4 gift, pretty good start. Does that mean we are using up all our luck early? Or does that mean it's just going to be a really good run? Find out in like an hour, I guess. It's so sad that the base coin power on this skill is 2. If any ID deserves uptie 5, it might be N Claire, since he was like a capstone, and he's not that special anymore, but N Faust also deserves uptie 5. Maybe Valentina will show up today. She is the last one that we haven't seen on stream yet. I think we would stand a chance. I mean, we can evade pretty high with N Faust. That's half of the plan for today. Yeah, she was too drunk last week. Maybe she's holding off this time. So we need this, and then this would be the best trial to take, unless I don't want to increase Valentina's evade. It is kind of funny that I think I'm actually going to choose trials based on Valentina, because she's the most likely thing to end the run. So let's give myself the best chances. Hell's Chicken, I have infinite starlight, so I'm going to try to get a floor reward I want from it. Like, show me Sharp Needle and Thread. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is the thing you hate to see. Having all 3 events lined up. At least we got the good one. I won't get free tier 3 gifts, but I'll take Tang a Marinade. There should be 2 Valentinas, one that's drunk and one that's not drunk and has significant buffs. I mean, you could say that the Mirror Dungeon one is drunk and the story one isn't, and that's why she's so much weaker in Mirror Dungeon. But no, it's mostly like her relic is weaker. She gets less power from it. I feel like today is going to be a long run purely because of animation time. You love a Raya announcer win message? Yeah. Yeah, all of the Mirror Dungeon hidden bosses have changes this time around. Like, the first round of hidden bosses weren't that different from their story counterparts for the most part. Like Ricardo, I think Ricardo, the only change was like final damage loss on complete and total extermination, and that was like it. But all of the new ones are pretty significantly changed. And they all got nerfed significantly, except Rian, who needed crazy buffs to compete with them. I guess Callista's nerfs aren't that crazy, but like he gets 8 damage down on Clash Loss instead of 4, and I think there was something else. You get Rian like every other run. He wants to end you. Callisto lost closing time? Yeah, I guess. Does he actually even use that in the normal fight, though? Like, isn't that just the cutscene at the end with Alyssa? I could be wrong, I only did the fight once.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다. 숨겨둔 수를 드러낸 모양이구나.
I'm glad I'm getting Needle and Dread this run. It should help with the damage a bit. Because Season 1 Mono Bleed ID definitely isn't doing the most damage of all time. It's an actual functioning skill, it's just that it's, yeah, always dealt with by the assist units. It makes sense that it didn't make it into Mirror Dungeon then. It's like how if Roach Gregor became a hidden boss, he wouldn't have the 60 base power skill that deals 100% of your HP damage. Execution is such a funny skill because they genuinely want you to believe it's meant to kill things. Season 1 design philosophy was very different. And one of the biggest things about that is that they considered one base power and one coin power to be basically equivalent. Arguably, one base power being valued even higher than one coin power. If you look at 2 coin skill 1s of 2-star IDs compared to 3-star IDs, the 3 stars had 4+3s and the 2 stars had 3+4s. So if we want to assume that they were trying to make the 3 stars better, they valued base power over coin power, at least on 2 coin skills. Okay. I mean, we're getting pretty good gifts here. Part of me... Oh yeah, wholeness. We can fuse this now. It's very nice that this does not require an N Corp team anymore. This should help us have close to modern numbers. And okay, I'm punished for buying stuff early, but like the prestige card as a fusion reward, this run is definitely trying to be good. I'll do 2 heals now. And okay. 100% Super Shop. Magic Bullet Otis can pass all the checks for me.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Hello. Fun fact, Roach Emperor Vergless is actually possible. Yeah, I mean, when he is 50-50 on everything, like if he always rolled tails, I'm sure you could do it. Someone I know was trying Matthias without any support IDs. They were not able to beat him after like 4 hours of trying, but they got close. They got him down to like 500 with a 99/30 bleed stack, but just they had one center left at that point. Pretty quick fight. Scarlet Moths helps out a lot, especially when I'm mostly using a Lust skill. And Blue Star Shard. So we get Needle and Thread, and Headstrong does basically nothing. Although Growth does like actually nothing, and it has one less enemy level. So I'll take that one. As much as I would like a tier 3 gift, I think early prestige card hour economy should be good enough. Now, where are we going now? Looks like... So, the plan for floors 3 and 4 is Crawling Abyss and Full Stop. I don't think I want to go to Crawling Abyss when it's not showing Cetacean Heart, so we'll just go to Full Stop that's showing the Dark Flame Smoking Pipe. Yep, okay. This run is... This is a blessed run. I can't wait for Valentina to end it on floor 15.
나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Your new favorite team is Ryoshi with level 1 Nurse Father sacrifices. Yeah, it's going to be an effective one too. This run is on hospice. It's getting treated well because the game knows it's going to die. Now I believe in N Faust. Look at that, we're already rolling in the 30s pretty much. You want the Nurse Fathers to not get killed by anyone other than Ryoshi. I thought that wasn't true. I thought she got all the buffs as long as they died. Am I wrong about that? No. Okay. This is why we bring Magic Bullet. Just free passing the checks.
숨겨둔 수를 드러내는
대박! 방금은 간지였는데? 아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
How many reuses? Yep, okay, average full stop skill right there.
근자감이었던 거야?
What is Magic Bullet passive again? Her passive is to deal more damage when you use Ego, but we just bring her to pass checks. I think it's also takes Pride Resonance. It's very much not a good support passive, but she just has that 15 minimum roll. So I got Gear Shrapnel, so I'll look for Dark Flame Pipe, even though it's at the end, but I'll be willing to buy all their stuff more than normal. Like it's here for a gift. And another skill replace. Okay. We won't be getting full Super Shop chance after this floor, probably. Do I have useless gifts? Yeah, this doesn't help. Yeah, okay, I think we're going to leave it at 89%. That should be good enough. Magic Bullet does not count as ammo. It has this line where it's like, it counts as spending the last ammo, but Magic Bullet itself is not unique ammo. And yeah, it does take resonance.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Alright, let's see if Full Stop plays optimally and uses 5 reusing lust skills on turn 2 and kills me.
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나. 큰 흐름을 뒤집은
No,
건 아니야.
okay, we should be fine.
좋은 움직임이로구나. 정화.
아, 놀랐네. 담배 떼차서. 이만 찰줄 알았으면 빨리
Lustfatal.jpg, yeah. Okay, I don't like that the ones that are evading are at the front. Because then I'm clashing less people. But I'll still be able to get kills and lower their sanity. And that should be enough to win. That guy almost died to the first coin. I want alternate Zains for everyone. We got Into the Sunset Rodeo recently, which was nice to see. But I think Rodeo was the person I cared the least about getting a new Zain. I want one for, the people that don't have one. Give me a N Faust, Honglu, or who's even the last one I know this for? Who else doesn't have a Zain? Mare, that's the last one, yeah. They staggered me. They did it.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네. 한 놈만 잡아주자. 일자를 다
There's someone dying to the first coin. Just needed 10 damage up. They'd have to make a pretty good Zain for anyone to use something besides Chains of Elders. I think Regret was like the best chance for him to make a different Mare Zain. Also, wow, why did that have 13 power? I know he got the 5% heads roll, but jeez. Full stop moment.
정화.
아까부터 주렁대는 거죠. 딱 사냥하기 좋은
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
But as I was saying, I think Regret would have made a great Zayn, because then you're choosing, do you want
옛날에
the really good,
외부
you know,
강사로
coin
뛰던
power
것이
passive, or
아니라
do you want chains of others?
한 놈만 잡아 생각했더니 일단 다 들어버렸어.
Okay, that's just a bad full stop. I was slow because of Blood Red Mane and not taking Rupture Gifts.
너희의 흐름은 연결된 끈은 너희가
치사하게
생각한
자기 혼자
것보다
사기 버프
더
줄줄
질길
감고.
거란다.
너흰 저런 거 없어?
Maybe I just throw out.
없다고?
I'm just gonna throw out Lasso. I got Zippo Lighter. I can afford to use Ega just to change my resistances here.
이미 정해진 이야기를 따라
It hits me every time. Why is her voice so high pitched in that Ego?
놀랐네.
It almost doesn't sound like Faust.
힘들 뻔했잖아. 이만 찰 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
정화.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
Isn't it because she's basically a princess in that Ego? I've never really thought about why it would be the case, but I suppose that's a valid explanation.
역시 늘 먹던 맛에서만 느껴지는 도파민이 있다니까.
We have its great passive active now. If we kill something, we inflict like 2 rupture on one enemy.
아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데. 어릴 땐 몰랐어.
Where is it?
왜 엄마가
This guy. He's got 2 rupture count. The fool.
정화.
그 외부 강사들 손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야. 너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번 엄마에게 쳐줬거든.
Alright. With the big guy dead, 4 skill slots. We don't have 10 smoke this time. Surely now we win. And we don't just get 5%ed on the first coin of Vapor. If we were Lust Fatal still, I think we would have just died again, so I'm glad I used the Ego.
싸움에서 밀렸단 말인가?
Oh my gosh, I'm slower than them. I'm gonna die. I actually, like,
나중에 맞는 말로
low rolled my speed and they're going to kill me.
정화.
Right? It's like, okay. Yeah, sure.
내가 두는 한수만 똑바로 들었어도 실패는 안 했을 걸.
You know, I haven't done this before where I take Blood Red Mane and I don't have the Rupture Gifts for haste. But it is a bit of a problem. Like, my speed range is still 4 to 10. Even with 2 bind, I should be faster most of the time. But it only takes 1 turn where I'm slower than the enemies to really be a problem.
어릴 땐 몰랐어. 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지.
We got no smoke on turn 1.
그 외부 강사들 손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을
움직임이 더 좋구나.
대박! 방금은 간지였는데? 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든. 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
Okay.
옛날에 외부 강사로
1
뛰던
speed
것이
again,
생각나네.
Vapor, guided by the use. Okay, I think we're going to lose our smoke account after this turn, which is great.
일단
Unless,
다 쓸어버렸어.
if I get staggered, which I'm going to get staggered. Can I, like, corrode lasso on these guys? any of these targeting the back guy. It's targeting the second back guy. Oh, they're just going to stagger me. I'll check the other egos maybe. I would love to just like not have smoke going into the next turn. But nothing's targeting him, so I guess all tails rolls? No, that's not enough. If they don't kill me, I'll still play. It would be good to lose all my stagger bars, but no, I'm gluttony fatal. I thought this was going so well after like the first few turns. I was doing good damage, not actually taking that much damage, but just a full stop is being full stop.
정화.
144p and it's very watchable, I'm sure.
놀랐네. 뱃들 차서 힘들 뻔했잖아. 이만 찰 줄 알아.
Why no blessing? Oh, we have blessing. That doesn't help with stun resistances. I swear, it always... Does Mott's always hit the front person? I don't think it does, because it's RNG if it kills the flower or not in Sign of Roses. Here, let's do this. It doesn't make me resist lust, but it gives me the effects of this ego. Why did I take this pack? For gear shrapnel, we need to buff our evade. Yeah, I often take a T Corp badge, but we had other plans today. I had to take the fusion piece of wholeness as my third gift search, along with blessing and manor box.
정화.
손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야. 너희가 보여준
Command Meltdown should give us the win. It's a pretty good ego in solos.
대박! 방금은 간지였는데. 아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아.
Yeah, execution isn't even a pride pierced skill for Dark Flame Pipe. It's just bad. Okay. Of course, the three that use the reusing lust skills are the three at the back that I'm not able to clash. You know what? You're getting another command meltdown, so I can collateral onto you guys. I'm tired of losing to full stop. Yeah, line 1 madness is the plan for the very start of MDE. That's half the reason we're doing this run today.
아득한 야정. 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아. 스스로
Surely it still staggers with how the heads roll. Yeah, still kills even.
제가
Okay.
연구원이라고? 뻥치지 마. 어디 해결사 출신 루키를 이런 곳에 짱 박아둔 건 아니고. 아이씨, 뭔가 아깝네.
How's it looking? 3 reusing lust skills. And okay, I have to... Gotta do that again, I think. Use all my green here, but I definitely don't need... Oh wait, I'm slow! I min-rolled my speed. Are we just dead? I guess we're checking corrosion targeting. Note to self. Take rupture starting gifts. That's a pretty good one. We'll check the others. Is any of these targeting the big guy? No. So we'll do this. And then that one alone is just still going to stagger me though. 45. I mean, if he actually gets all tails, it's like so close. I think between them it would stagger me. Does this have AoE? It does. I need Everlasting to target one of the factory guys. I'm truly ego spamming today, yes. Very unlike my normal runs. Okay, we got one targeting him. It's unfortunately the same slot that was targeting this guy. So, I don't know if that actually helps. I guess now we check the command meltdowns. Unstable corrosion? What am I even doing? Okay, there's one. Superbia? No, I can't use my Durantes here. I need to save that for potential hidden boss. Okay, we're gonna try this. And let's see if being slow kills me. This is like 1,000,000% possible without using, and he gets, okay. It's like this might take me 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes of retrying, but it's 100% doable without Durante. Hidden bosses might not be doable unless I still have them, so I need to save them. If I just didn't mineral speed there, we would have been fine. Like if I killed all of them except the few and then got staggered, things would have been okay. I just need to not mineral speed for like 6 turns in a row. The skip button exists for hidden bosses. I'm a content creator. There's no way I'm skipping hidden bosses. They're like the only thing that's interesting. 15 floors is like, Mirror Dungeon keeps getting easier, especially with the addition of like the Code Purple gift. It's way too easy if you don't get hidden bosses. If I was just trying to win, sure, I would never take any hidden boss. Because I think even a floor 11 hidden boss is harder for a solo than just completing 15 floors without the hidden boss gift. A mineraled speed again, but I can take those 3 moves, I think. The green one's a bit scary, but he's minus 45 SP. Surely he doesn't kill me. And you know what? I'll set up lasso resists because they are the best. If I fail a hidden boss, just use the support passive identities. I don't even think that would help me much. I mean, a lot of them aren't fully leveled. They wouldn't make a coherent team. I wouldn't have, like, fusion gifts made. I don't think bringing other IDs would even help. I mean, I spent 4 hours fighting Rian with Fang Hunt Honglu on floor 14. I very much don't want to give up hidden bosses when I find them. Meat shield for a turn, but then I'm like delaying my skill slot gain. I guess it depends who it is. Backups would help on something like Matthias, because in that fight the beginning is the hard part, for sure. But against something like Valencina, like the people that aren't the first 2 slots aren't going to have any chance to hit her. they're just going to die so quick, and then we'll be later into the fight, and I won't have extra skill slots yet. We're slow yet again, but we've made it farther. Okay, that should be good enough. I can take one assault order without staggering, right? Surely.
정화.
Okay. Or I could just use the support passive identities now. The whole point of this stream is that it's a solo. And the hardest parts of a solo are floor 1, floor 3 full stop, and floor 15. Or just whenever you get your hidden bosses. It would very much be cheating and against the spirit of the run to do that now. And like, look, we're almost certainly through by now. We have 7 skill slots. We have our resistances changed. They're all going to be staggered or low sanity. Just took one more reset. I wonder what the chances are that at some point I am slower than them. Because that's the main thing that killed me. I definitely would have liked to have a haste gift or two. But I'll just like mentally log this as reasons to always take Rupture starting gifts. Alright, there we go. Next up is Crawling Abyss.
그 외부 강사들 손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야. 너희가 보여준
We get Dark Flame Pipe, and then Clash Power Up is a pretty weak trial, but this has only 3 offense level. It's like a 2 offense level difference in clashing, so I will take Keen here. Or I could take Resilient, but again, I am like legitimately thinking about Valencina's evade being a problem and kind of trying to pick trials around that. The early trials really don't matter much though. There we go. Fighting abnormalities is so good for economy, I'm going to choose to go up here instead of going to a question mark.
누가 화났을 땐
정화.
이렇게 숨소리도 내지 말고 숨어 있어야 해.
Hello, Carmen.
관계서 차포잡이라 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
Why do these guys attack so slow? It's like specifically Rat Pekatula stand out as a slow attacking enemy.
이만 찾았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
Because they're from season 1, everything attacks slowly. Yeah, but like them specifically. Like, K Corp guys don't wait 3/4 of a second between swings of their baton. They definitely can make fast attacking enemies.
대박! 방금은 간지였는데?
정화.
팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 재밌었다. 자,
Wow, we're
오늘 할
already
거 다
almost an
끝났지?
hour into
그럼
stream.
약속대로 이 만화책이랑
I guess that is
해결사잡지
one of the
가져간다.
longest full stop floors we've had to do.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
주분께서 너희에게 거는 기대가 크고 최선을 다해라.
I will say, I am a little bit on a time limit today. If we do get stuck on like a hidden boss, I might have to call stream before beating them. I can only really go for like 2.5 more hours. Hopefully things don't take that long.
자들도 생각이 있으면 허접한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았거든. 우리를 아주 박살내버렸시야. 화끈한 맛이 아주 딱이야.
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 고모대 같았어.
정화.
Evil floor 15 Matthias.
자, 싸게
No,
아이씨,
that would never happen.
있잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
저를 믿어주셔서 감사해요.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
치사하게 자기 혼자 사기 버프 둘둘 감고.
You see, what I would do is I would start using ego to speed up fights. But Faust doesn't have like a strong AoE WoW ego,
담배 떠찼어.
so I don't even really have that option.
이만 차릴 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
Maybe just representation emitter spam would be faster than my skill animations,
정화.
but that's only 3 attack weight.
일대를 다 쓸어버렸던
옳다.
딱 파스타가 터진 것이 제법 보는 맛이 있단 게. 나머지도 싸게 터지게 쓰겠지.
These guys give damage down, it looks like it.
대박! 방금은 간지였는데?
What floor is this? This is floor 4, Crawling Abyss.
이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
We're going here for Cetacean Heart because that gives us Pierce power up.
먼 치킨. 압도적인 전략. 가끔 질릴 때도 있지만 역시 늘 먹고
Yeah, we had a bit of a struggle on floor 3 full stop, which is why we're almost an hour into stream and not that far into the run yet.
재밌었다. 자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지? 그럼 약속대로 이 만화책이랑 해결사 잡지 가져간다.
Bleed gifts. Okay, wait. So yeah, give me poise. There's that. And there's a haste gift. So I'm at 5-1. I'm going to stay there, I think. My skill 2 is my best skill. I'll buy white Gasipium here. Oh, I could fuse End of All Evil. I don't think we want to do that. Give me... Did I not have another useless gift? I thought I did. I guess we're using... I mean, coin is not useless. We'll use Biovenom Vial. Do I have? Yeah. Let's just potentially speed things up a bit here. I'll give myself crits.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Make her signature move the skill too. Why fuse blunt gift? I'm just fusing for Lunar, is the idea.
너흰 저런 거 없어?
정화.
아, 없다고? 그럼 쩔 수 없.
And I do still have a blunt skill,
뛰어난 병사라도 적재적소에
even if
쓰지
it's not the main one I'm
않는
using.
정화.
우선 전황부터 살피지.
형국 정도는 읽었다. 나머지는 칼을 휘두를 일 아닌가.
정화. 엄마가 검을 들고 나갈 때마다 내가 정말 두려웠던 거. 정화. 엄마가 돌아오지 않는 거였어. 너희는 어쩌려나?
I think this guy resists lust pretty heavily, but we should just have enough damage.
아니면 엄마처럼 거짓말쟁이가 되어버렸어? 알겠어.
Do we get the turn 4 kill? It's gonna be a bit close. If I know.
정체를 남지 않은
놀만치
We still
노름보다
had a whole
긴 게
extra coin.
앉아 싸게 치어불고 들어가자.
엄마의 기억처럼.
고생들이었다.
So I got that. I'll take Clash Power on a +1 and I'll take Growth on a +1. Easy choices. Now, floors 5 through 10, we have 6 packs to go to. Let's see. None of them are these. We're seeing if anything cool shows up on the refreshing, like an investigator badge maybe. And if it doesn't, and not showing bridal, so we won't go there. I don't really want to go to Nocturnal Sweeping this early, when it's not showing anything I want. So I think we're going to do a line 1 check. Yeah, just sure. You feel like Lei Heng has priority with stage wins. So a bunch of the older announcers don't have like end battle victory lines or defeat lines that didn't exist before. So he could be guaranteed to do it depending on who else you have equipped. Don't worry, Fast. I'm just having you get shot in the face like 10 times. I'm sure you'll be fine.
깝깝하게 쳐다만 보고 있고 그런다냐? 그런 놈들 찌질 세 번이
I kinda wish they didn't add this in the first place, even less reason to equip announcers. I don't mind them personally, but I can definitely get not liking them.
나보다 먼저 엄마가 집에 돌아오는 학교 마치고 집에 돌아왔을
Like, we got the Kira one there.
엄마의 발성.
It should be equal chance.
그 울림의
그럼
신이
약속대로
나고
이 만화책이랑 해결사 잡지 가져간다.
Does magic bullet pass this? No, but that's what reindeer is for.
완수.
I think I forgot to change Ish's support passive when I started this run. Because I don't think I would have chosen a reindeer just for my blunt skill tree. What floor are we on? This is line 1, so I'm hoping to see snake slough in the shop. I don't think it's going to happen. It's not too important, honestly. It is some offense level, some defense level, but we could also just get it at the end of the floor, if we're lucky. I want to fuse blunt again. Give me... you always get this at the end of the floor. Alright, 98% super shop. We would never miss that.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
요새 일 말고 할 게 없어서 그런가.
You don't want Hubert yapping at you over the new Millie song. That's a fair enough reason to not use announcers.
있을지도. 우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 공호대 같았어.
This is kind of foreshadowing. We will be fighting this toad later.
이제 전력으로 쳐라.
정화.
Remember the time you managed to get the gift for missing the 99% fusion? You mean, yeah, a certain philosophy? Or are you saying before that existed, you got, like, the gift you wanted when you failed a 99% fusion?
아, 놀랐네. 담배 펼쳐서 손댈 뻔했잖아.
Oh, it's you again.
이만 잘했으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
Rolling 50. Not bad. Our actual attack roll is 40, which is quite high.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋겠어. 적의 날개를 꺾었구나.
The reason you always get the ruptured blood sac
야,
is because the railway packs have an extremely limited gift pool. It's like 18 gifts besides the exclusive ones, and the blood sac is the only tier 3 gift.
조각조각 형체도 남지 않아.
If you take 2 plus 2 enemy level up gifts at the end of the floor, like 2 plus 2 enemy trials, the game gives you a bonus gift, which it will try to make tier 3s. So I'm pretty sure you're literally guaranteed to see it as one of those bonus options if you take 2 plus 2 enemy levels.
팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
Yes, N Faust skill 2 has been known for taking a long time ever since season 1.
어릴 땐 몰랐어.
It is one of the things that she is most known for, and it's why I predict this run to last a while.
손가락 안에서도 내려가는 실력자들이었을 거야. 너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
Callisto as the secret boss? What's significant about Callisto? His gift only buffs a ring.
그럼 약속대로
So he would just
만화책이랑
be like a
해결사
relatively
가져간다?
easy secret boss. That doesn't give me anything. I can't take base or final power. Sorry, false Halo. And then I only took... Okay. So we kind of missed everything that floor. Not a big deal, though. Oh, hi. Yeah, we'll go here, I guess. I think that pack is worth it. What do I take off the list, then? The BE. Watch me get wealth? No, okay. We also missed on the plush crane game there. The win is 2,000 cost, we only got 300. So, like, as far as the BE goes, this was a bad BE, but it's still the BE. You're not gonna say no to that one. Give me blunt gifts. This is the week we can beat Valentina. Yeah, I hope she shows up now. Okay, 3, 2, 2. What's a... This is the useless 2. Give me slash. And I won't sell a gift because I don't have a useless one and I need to collect 200 gifts or whatever for BE. Now, place your bets. Is it going to be tied to base or final power? I'm obviously still going to take it. But are we going to double the damage we take to Virgilius? Also, I have not soloed this. I assume it's not going to be an issue. BE stands for Bongi Emperor, this guy's name.
뛰어난 병사라도 적재적소에 쓰지 않는 무위무능한 법. 우선 전황부터.
Okay, looks like this is fine for solo.
나머지는 칼을 휘두를 일 아닌가.
What an attack animation. 3 damage.
근데 패아도 되지? 말 안 해도 알아서 잘하고.
And there he goes. Oh, how much you love this boss. That attack animation like really got me. It's just the right amount of absurdity for what the April Fool's events are. Okay, we get brutality on it, that's great. And clash power up, or no, I'll take the resilient for lunar memories, okay. We can fuse piece of relationship easily enough. So that's probably replacing... I mean, I would have replaced line 1 on my planned floor routing, but I already went to it first. It's slightly unfortunate. We'll just have to see. I definitely still need line 2. Time killing time for sure. We might not go to Miracle in District 20 today. Brutality is not really bad. Okay. Let's do a line 2 check. No bridal. Let's go to... I want to make do I even want to make Enter the Big Brother? Because I lose the respite effect. I should still get the lifesteal boombox though. Even if I don't make the fusion, I should still go here. No embers. It is planned. I could push embers back to like floor 12. It'd be like not fighting Ricardo then. If I do like line 1, then code purple, then embers for 11, 12, 13. That's an option. But I kind of want to have embers if I get like a floor 12 hidden boss. I think we're just going to not get a miracle in District 20. 2 protection isn't that much. There's a chance I would like miss Jolly Plushie anyways. We can do without it. Because I should still go to line 3 on the lower floors here. Oh, but yeah, we're definitely going to be overpowered this run. The Bongi plush is quite possibly the strongest gift in the entire game. It just does everything. It gives you clashing, it gives you damage, and it even gives you economy. There's nothing else that does like economy and something else. The only thing Yuri does is give Gregor PTSD and make new players traumatized. She's like the hook for the series. She makes you want to play more.
무엇이든 맞출 수 있는 탄원이니 말입니다.
Oh, you have to fight Heishu.
나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
I usually go to Miracle in District 20 when Plushie is the floor reward, which I often see at some point across the course of the entire run. Yeah, this is not Heishu. I was expecting this to be Mao Heishu, but I guess we're spared from that. So that's my second time ever getting BE. The first time I got the BE, I also got 3 hidden bosses. Will the trend continue? We will see. BE removes the tension. I hope you get 4 hidden bosses. If we get no hidden bosses until a 415 Valentina, there's still a way we could lose. You wouldn't be shocked if BE increased hidden boss chances? Well, we'll see. We'll see if we get multiple today. You know, the expected amount of hidden bosses per run is 1. You are most likely to get 1. If we get 2 or 3, then I'll have, you know, enough superstition to believe it. Show me blunt. I want this. Okay. The other blunt gifts aren't really important, but I guess I'll go for them. Sure, good enough. I do need to just buy everything. So yeah, it's like, you can fuse this gift. I wish I could look at what it does without fusing it. But I have bleed count, so it doesn't give me that. It would lose respite offense level, so I don't want to do it. All it would really do is double the healing from my skill 3, but I don't really need to heal for 4,000 if I can just heal for 2,000, you know? Oh, that's why you were saying Callisto, because, like, N Corp and prosthetics, yeah. That would be a thematic hidden boss. It's sweeping time, time to one-shot them with the first coin of my skill 2.
예상한 것보다 움직임이 좋구나.
아, 놀랐네.
Sweepers are annoying both in Ruina and Limbus. I didn't find them that bad in Limbus. I mean, well, okay, they were awful for base IDs. But, like, I don't hate this fight. How is Callisto in MDE? I've only fought him solo where he never uses the, like, force stagger move. In teams, it might be a bit of an issue, but Callisto is definitely the hidden boss I've seen the least people like complaining about or getting stuck on. So I would say he's the easiest. Puppets are worse? No, sweepers are definitely worse than puppets. Puppets don't have a revive. Puppets are slash stagger weak, while Sayo is the best phage in the game. Like, puppets are fine. He doesn't have his force stagger if you're solo. He definitely does it if you're playing in a team still. I've seen people confused. They've like killed him, but the Corpus Sinner is still on the field, and they're like, why haven't I won yet? I've wondered about that, like, should they make different packs have different chances for which hidden boss you get? But I think they're just, like, couldn't balance it early, unless they made a lot of them arbitrary. Like, oh, efflorescing greenery, yeah, that gives you increased re-in chance. So I don't think it would really work out. Nobody would pick Lei Hang pack. I mean, you would just always go to it on 411 or 12, right? Because Valentina has the best hidden boss gift if you can beat her. So you would just try to get it early. There's Bridal. Easy choice. I can kill you in like 2 turns. Part of me just doesn't feel like fighting you, but I have a strong run. Watch it be brutality. As long if it's not base or final power up, we are huge win. Like, those two are so much worse than everything else, including brutality.
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
Free tier 3 dust, yeah. You also get some cost when you fight this guy. And that's cost that can be multiplied by the Bongi plush. So.
어릴 땐 몰랐어. 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지. 그 외부 감각은 손가락 안에서도 내로라는
놀만치
실력자들이었을
노른 것
거야.
같은 게 이제 싸게
너희가
취업을 못
보여준
들어가자.
혹은 더
고생들이었다.
대단한 기술을 매번
I might
엄마에게
have.
가르쳐줬거든.
No, I did get Ruptured Blood Sac back. Yeah, of course. That's like the most likely gift to be in my inventory at any given point in time.
파우스트가 나설
Just
만한
because you
곳이어야 할
always find
겁니다.
it in the railway packs.
보자.
You want your fish with chocolate raw. I don't think I have chocolate for this fish. It's kind of covered in blood, actually.
아, 놀만치 노른 것 같은 게 이제 싸게 취업을고 들어가자. 고생들이었다.
Okay, yeah, we have 2,500 cost now. There's piece of relationship, charge type gloves. What floor are we on? This was line 2. We want metronome in the shop if we're lucky. There it is. Okay. Could fuse a second lunar memories. Let's not do that. 331. What do I still need? Tremor. Let's get a check here. We're at 60% of the way there.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할
What does the
겁니다.
tier 5 vestige look like? It's very colorful.
죽음께서 너희에게 거는
It's
기대가
full of
크다.
lunar memories
최선을
sparkles.
다해라.
주군께서는 사소한 실수로 책잡지 아니하시니 너무 긴장하지 말고 임하게.
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 공호대 같았어.
Scarlet Mott's got the flower there.
복잡하게 엉킨 문제는 시작과 끝을 찾아 풀어질 테지. 그럴 수
Yeah,
없.
casual 10 attack power up.
형체도 남지 않게 잘라버려.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더
What
좋고.
do we even need? I mean, it's just survivability is top priority because that's the way we lose. Like, the Bongi will solve our clashing pretty much. At least it should. So I just need to go to. I mean, maybe I go to Miracle in District 20 then still to protection. I don't think that's better though. Ah, it's on base power. That is so unfortunate. But we have to take it. So yeah, I have 2 more floors. That's going to be time killing time last, and it should be line 3 now. Just make sure we don't have one of them show up. Yeah? Okay. I think my best chance of beating hidden bosses is by doing this. No renewed merch is a bit unfortunate, but hopefully we'll get so much money from the Bongi, it should let us do all of our enhancing on floor
뛰어난
10.
병사라도 적재적소에 쓰지 않으면 무위무능한 법. 우선 전황부터 살피지.
천국 정도는 읽었다. 나머지는
우와,
칼을
지금
휘두르기
완전
원한다.
삼촌들이랑 공호대 같았어.
I don't believe you, damage button. My skill 2 should be better than my skill 3.
차포잡이라.
아,
예상한
재밌었다.
것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지? 그럼 약속대로 이 만화책이랑 해결사 잡지 가져간다.
Oh, we even get a level up. These are actually pretty rare on the railway packs. I've looked into it. Because railway packs have— oh, there's renewed merch. Railway packs have a lot of gifts in the pool. Or a lot of events in the pool, I should say. Reminder, I need to fuse embers this floor. Do not proceed without fusing embers. There we go. And yeah, I should have enough cost. I'm just going to let it get multiplied. I should get 100% super shop. It's like so bad if I don't have that. Okay. That would actually make it way less likely to get the investigator badge.
나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
25 minutes late. We started streaming an hour and 25 minutes ago, if that's what you mean. You missed the BE, but you're in time to see like the exciting part of the run when we get to the extreme floors. Everyone is hoping for Valentina today. That's been the main topic of discussion. She's the only hidden boss we haven't found yet. On stream, that is. And if we were ever going to beat her, the run where I get the BE is a pretty good contender. Except you want Callisto, yeah.
아, 아이, 놀랐네. 담배 떠차서 낼 뻔했잖아. 이만 찰 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
먼 치킨.
Everyone's favorite part of the Mirror Dungeon run is definitely the Line 3 fight, I'm sure. 30 mermaids.
예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
Wow, look at that sinking count. If they had double status infliction, they might actually corrode me here. Did I get the new ID yet? No, I don't ever pull on banners that don't have announcers. There's no reason to. I have like 2,000 boxes to just shard anyone I want. I can wait 1 week.
어릴 땐 몰랐어. 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지. 그 외부 방식을 손가락 안에서도 내로라는
You're adding Carmen's Trial hidden boss.
너희가 보여준 혹은
What is that, wrist cutter?
내가 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
Wrist cutter from Library of Ruina as a hidden boss? That would be terrible.
이런 것이 생각나네. 일대를 다 쓸어버렸던 놈이 있었지.
You could just get Force Stagger. That would actually just be unsoloable.
아재, 그것은 그 짝에 갖다 써야지. 별로 어려울 것도 없잖아.
Entire Keter realization as a hidden boss. Would any of the other phases be a problem? I guess Power Null in this game would be a bit of a problem, I think, yeah. I feel like they just can't do Power Null here.
다 끝난 거 맞지? 그럼 약속대로 이 만화책이랑 해결사 잡지 가져간다.
Yeah, there's 4,445 cost. This is why we've used Embers, we would have had to take Final Power. And now we look for time killing time. The Bakgak Ratter. Making me pack search for it. We might be Starlight negative today. A Zhao mod had Power Null and it's so infuriating.
나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
You completed Valentina with Base Mare? Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Time to kill some time? Indeed it is.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
And then we will enhance every gift in our inventory.
옛날에 외부 강사로
The Vest Intervala OST, it's really good. I'm also a fan of the Nocturnal Sweeping normal fight music. I think that's my favorite Intervala track. But for like overall, Time Killing Time probably beats it.
대박! 방금은 간지였는데. 아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
정화.
Let's actually use our skill 3 here. Get a bit of a damage check.
방금은 좀 쩔었는데. 우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 공원에 같았어.
Spent 6 hours and 40 minutes on 414 Rian. That's worse than my Fang Hunt run, but
왜 엄마가?
it sounds like you ended up winning, so congrats.
자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지? 그럼 약속대로 이 만화책이랑 해결사 잡지 가져간다. 너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
Just, okay. This is a wordless event. I don't need more cost.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
A little bit of an unlucky floor layout. Only one event here. You like Wayward Passenger Abnormality fight music. I don't even recall what it is, honestly. Did he have a unique OST?
차포잡이라.
He was introduced in Railway 2.
좋구나.
어릴 땐 몰랐어. 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지.
How strong is Blade of Spiders Ryoshu in MDE? If you do what you're supposed to and kill all your allies with the tier 3 gifts that was made for her, she's just like bar none, broken, insane, the strongest. She like becomes God in MD when you do that. If you don't kill all the other centers, then she's like only really good. She still has an evade, she still has a invulnerability for 1 turn passive. She doesn't have easy access to healing, but at least her skill 3-3, I think, has natural AoE. One of them does.
팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아.
But yeah,
씹어줘야 하는데.
if you kill your allies, it's the easiest MD run you'll ever play.
외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네. 한 놈만 잡아주자겠지. 일대를 다
Lindis MD really is so different now. In a lot of ways, it's easier, with all of the gift search and graces making you start really strong. Like,
빨리 좀 하지.
you just could not solo with bad IDs back in the day.
처럼
It was not possible.
곳을 다니며
But now, anyone can solo 15 floors without ego. So,
그중에서 가장 멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
누가 화났을 땐
정화.
이렇게 숨소리도 내지 말고 숨어 있어야 해.
it was possible. Okay, it was probably possible. But, like, you couldn't choose packs. Even good IDs, like, 99% of IDs would lose if you just got Smee as your first boss on floor 1. There were not ways to deal with the bleed back then.
아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아.
I'm pretty sure I only beat her one time in a solo back then.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이 생각나네. 한 놈만 잡아주자겠지.
Hello, Zulit. We have found the BE, so we're going to be pretty powerful. And it's really just a question of if Valentina waits long enough to stop us.
놀랐네.
Or if we just beat her on floor 15. What are we talking about? We were talking about soloing back in like MD2 before you could choose theme packs.
지금처럼
The BE, the Bongi
이곳저곳을
pack,
다니며
the super hidden 0.02% chance.
언젠가 그중에서 가장 멋진 곳에 나를 데려갈 수 있게.
Wait a second, I can't just be buying anything. This is time killing time. I need to find Investigator Badge. It's the only thing that matters. Please don't take all of my cost. I know I didn't, like, super empty the gift pool, but I do feel like we're getting slightly on the unlucky end there. Okay, we got it. And then we just buy out the rest of the shop. And now we enhance everything. Everything that matters. Sorry, Drill. What's the secret behind all this wealth? This thing. Multiply cost owned by 1.5 upon clearing a floor. It's the best gift in the game. So much enhancing. Make sure to enhance that one. White Cassifium? Yeah, why not? It's not like enemies will be staggered anyways once I get Tremor Barrier. Okay, and then do I still have gifts to fuse? I should try to get the Burn and Rupture Stones for Command Meltdown. if I don't have them. Like, just checking. I do still have some tier 4 in the pool. Not quite sure what I'm missing. Probably just more of the stones that I'm not thinking about. That should be all the enhancements I care about here. We can make our skill 3 deal 15 SP damage. That should be good. Okay. N Corp Fanatics are odd because they have so much count and like 0 potency. Their count isn't even that good. Because Nails rounds down, and it halves itself before it does the count. Like, you can kind of get 2 count per turn, sort of, out of N Faust. Which is good, but that like requires skill rotations. If you just use your skill 1, you don't get any count out of it, because the 1 Nails just goes away. Not quite 2 turn time, Ripper. Yeah, in Mare is better. True.
지금처럼 엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘. 언젠가 그 중에서 가장 멋진 곳에
Extreme time. Give me Clash Power and Body Up, because that's actually a good gift. He died to Scarlet Moths there. Okay, so we're looking for line 1 Madness. Please let me actually get the gift I came here for. Okay, we do. I would love to go to Code Purple. The correct choice is Code Purple. We'll go to our next floor. Line 1 Madness is the thematic gift to get and have for as long as possible. No instant hidden bosses. What do you get here? A gift that is made for N Corp Fanatics. It gives you like 3 final power, and it multiplies your first gain of Fanatic by 3, which will give you more final power. Okay. I probably should have kept more cost for the Bongi, but like how close are we? We're at 78%, we'll get there. I do want to change some passives here. Give me G Corp Otis wherever she is. I forget that she's at the top now. From Gregor, who do I even want? I guess just like Zwei, and that give me Karakumo, and then Ryoshu go to Drifting Blade. I did all the enhancing last floor. I'll do this just to be fast. And just buy a gift. Okay.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
If we'll ever get another minus coin counter. Yeah, we got Night of Despair with that.
그 독방에 있어봤자.
I thought this guy had unbreakable coins. I guess it's maybe not on every single skill. I've kind of gotten used to unbreakables just being on every skill for the enemies that have them. But yeah, it's just on this guy's sinking skill. We have 10 by 10 sinking. Give Middle Otis a 4 coin negative counter. Maybe if you're fully unsealed.
자가당차기로다. 흔치 않은 기회니 이 틈에 승기를 붙이자꾸나. 알겠어.
이제 그것은 그 짝에 갖다 써야지. 별로
Oh,
어려워.
I forgot these guys were even here. I was thinking we were going into the Inquisitors, but no. We have a brief intermission against Fish and Dog.
적의 날개를 꺾었구나.
아, 놀랐네. 담배 떼쳐서.
차포잡이야.
빨리 좀 하지
예상한
그랬냐?
것보다
When Ryoshu goes to erase the Middle Otis, they use Kira as a shield.
대박. 방금은 간지였는데.
You think your comment didn't send. The last thing you said was, "What do I get here?"
이럴 때
That's what
딱
I see.
씹어줘야 하는데. 방금은 좀
Alright, are these
잘하는데.
guys gonna scare me?
어릴 땐 몰랐어.
They aren't using their counter. I think we're fine.
한국이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는데. 그 외부 강사들.
I think even against the counter, I would be fine.
너희가 보여준 혹은
Because it's not like they
대단한
get
기술.
my 12 final power-up gifts.
알겠어.
You don't see a point for counters to have power since you can't evade counters. Power affects the damage you do. So giving counters power is still very much has a purpose. Rolled over 110. I've seen like people rolling 150, I think.
자,
It's
봐라.
just, it's
아까부터
not
그렇게
even
말해봐.
close.
그것밖에
She is
하나도
so broken for solo.
고기 수잡스러운 게 가서 모가지부터 드시고 해보는 것이
The higher the number, the higher the damage, yes. Damage in Limbus is the roll of the skill multiplied by the static multiplier and then multiplied again by the dynamic multiplier.
우리를 아주 박살내버렸시야.
That's what makes base and final power such awful trials. Imagine the enemy has like 5 base power and you take like 3 final power trials. You're taking double damage now. If you got like, you know, +5 final power from those 3 trials. Or an even more severe case, something like Hidden Boss Virgilius. He has 5 or less base power on all of his moves. Blue Star Shard makes them roll 2 or less. You take a single base power +2 trial, and that one trial is doubling the damage you take.
교만하면 뒤집어지는 법.
그래서 어쩌라는 거지?
경계. 그걸 꼭 말로 해야 하나?
조각조각 형체도 남지 않았네. 난도 엄마.
Base and final power are, yeah, one of them is added before coins, one of them is added after coins, but don't let that confuse you. They still both apply to every coin, so they are functionally identical. The only reason it would matter is if your coins brought you down to 0 power. then you could have final power applied after that. No enemies are ever rolling down to 0 from their coins in Mirror Dungeon, so the trials are functionally identical. Yeah, Ryoshi's skill 1 just naturally rolls 17. It is 1 higher than I expected.
먼치킨 압도적인 전략. 가끔 질릴 때도 있지만 역시 늘 먹던 맛에서만 느껴지는 도파민이니까.
The only situation it could matter is Suncliff Envy Pekatula skill 3. Yeah, I guess that is an enemy that can roll down to 0. If you didn't take any brutality, and he got all heads, then maybe you get hit for 1 instead of 0.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 자, 오늘 할 거 다 끝난 거 맞지? 그럼 약속대로 이 만화책이랑 해결사 잡지 가져간다.
But yeah, this is what we came here for. Base skills gain base power plus 3. That doesn't say attack skills. I need to check if that works on my evade. And then it also had the other effect, double Fanatic. We will take the ones that aren't base and final power. Now we're looking for code purple. You have like a roughly 70% chance to find any specific pack you're going for with full refreshes. We missed it, so I guess we'll go fight Ricardo. Why not? We get another level up event, that's good. No hidden boss still. Yeah, we do have a blunt skill. We also we can get hit and gain offense level from it. Ricardo's gift works to do at least something for everyone. I guess I should just be buying tier 1 gifts to try to max out the Bongi. Like, how close are we here? We're at 85% of the way there, okay. We might not actually fully hit it, but we'll get close enough, TM. I don't think I really had anything else to enhance or fuse. Because I have the Burnstone, I have the Rupture Stone, those are the ones that matter. I'm pretty sure I have every gift I care about. Yeah, let's move on. How cooked is Ricardo if he comes back a third time? The theory going around is that he'll become a great brother before he challenges us again. We'll have to see.
참지하는 기회니 이 틈에 승기를 붙이자꾸나.
아, 놀랐네. 담배 떼차서 될 뻔했잖아. 만취할 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
정화.
We're pretty strong. And I can't even gain Fanatic yet. Make us fight a Ricardo with 15,000 HP. Yeah, how much HP do they give him before he becomes a problem?
몰랐어. 왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지. 정화. 그 외부 강사들 손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야.
So is base rolling 15? The N Corp gift has to be buffing that. There's no way I have plus 11 without that. Alright, Ricardo. Can I clash you turn 1? Probably, yeah.
나머지도 싸게 터뜨려야 쓰겠지.
How much damage is this counter going to do? That's always the question. I don't think it will be that much. Maybe like 40. 13 plus 12, so even less than that. Reflectrio Ricardo has twice the health of Matthias. I never really looked at Matthias's health. But yeah. Ricardo certainly has a lot. N Corp Dawn, does she even have a way to self-gain Fanatic? I'm pretty sure she doesn't. No, not quite Stagger Plus. 9 Fanatic. We're rolling 56 while attacking. And on S3 gives Fanatic? Okay, maybe. But I know it doesn't give 2 Fanatic. So you're losing a lot of the value out of the tripling the Fanatic you gain. Okay, we're still going to be looking for code purple here. There it is. Doing this above floor 12 is a huge jump in difficulty, but I think we can handle it. Still no hidden boss. I probably have most of the tier 1s. I guess selling 1 gift to buy 1 gift isn't really productive when it comes to Bongi maxing. How close are we now? 91%. Okay, so we'll hit max at like the very end if this keeps up. I can fuse 2 gifts to make 2 gifts if I want. Do I still have tier 4s? No, I have every tier 4 now. Okay. There's nothing I need. Why buy all those tier 1s? We have the Bongi plush gift, which gets stronger the more gifts you own. So I just want to buy as many gifts as possible. And tier 1s are the cheapest.
자, 싸울 준비는 끝났을까? 그새 그렇게 깝깝하게 쳐다만 보고 있고 그런다냐? 저런 놈들은 간지. 아, 놀랐네. 담배 끝차서 잠들 뻔했잖아. 이만 찰 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
It's annoying that I got staggered only to the first bar there, because now I can get staggered again. But we have 2 revives, so I don't think we'll lose.
차포잡이 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
Fanatic gives flat stacking final power against targets that have nails. Yeah. And I inflict nails on Clash Win because of wholeness. So yeah, we're getting inversed here, and then we're going to be staggered again. They might kill me through badge. We might have to reset to not still have a stagger bar.
제대로 한 방 묵어버리시오.
We'll just have to see what they roll.
진드가니 맛대야 하는
45 SP no trespassing is definitely gonna kill me. Okay. Yeah. This is likely going to be the hardest part of the run. Honestly, this might be harder than a hidden boss. Purely because unfocused encounters are terrible. But we'll see. I would call that a very bad start. Okay, we get to hit the guy that's a problem now. Get him closer to dead. And you know, maybe I'll go ahead and make my green resistance not terrible. That can't actually clash. We'll do it next turn. Yeah, the shield makes it so I can't easily kill them. They lose their stagger threshold, and they gain sanity every turn. Like, the adversities after floor 12 are so bad.
적군의 함정인가?
물려라. 내가
Okay, now...
남았다.
Yeah, they use yellow and green, so I don't really want to become yellow fatal, so I'll just do that.
정화. 이미 정해진 이야기를 따라 이치에 맞게 사로잡히시길.
차포잡이라. 예상한 것보다 움직임이 더 좋구나.
You hate the shield adversity the most so far. It's definitely like a lot worse than I expected it to be. I thought it would be pretty unimpactful. Just like, it's basically just more health, but it is like a lot more health.
간당간당하다.
정화.
금방 걸로 가겠어요.
Lasso is such an interesting ego, I wish it clashed better. I do only have it up type 3, so it could have one more coin power. But yeah, it definitely has weaker clashing.
대박! 방금은 간지였는데? 아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아. 이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
내가 수싸움에서 밀렸던 말인가?
Try to heal here with my skill 3s.
그와 같을 터.
만능하게 어찌 그리 얄밉게 하는지.
너만 하겠나?
Healing for only 5% of the damage I deal, and not count, or does it count shield damage? It looks like it does. I thought it didn't for some reason. That should be enough healing then. Tremor barrier is definitely the worst adversity.
아재, 그것은 극작에 갖다 써야지.
It is the single worst one. What's the next ID plan for solo? I do polls every week in the Discord. Or at least every week where I'm not doing a base ID solo. Because we do base ID ego lists approximately on each sinner's birthday. So like Saturday, June 6th, we'll do base Honglu. The 2 weeks before that, I'll be making polls. I don't know who will be on the polls, honestly. If people have suggestions, they can go on there. I'll probably put Kurakumo Rodia back on the poll. She almost won this week. Yeah, Tremor Barrier is the adversity that removes their first stagger threshold. For enemies with only one stagger threshold, that's really bad. We might pop badge here, we're getting a bit low. Not quite. And now we can clash almost everything. We probably won't even activate badge this fight. But, I mean, we showed that we can lose here. We did lose on the first attempt. Code Purple is no joke above floor 12.
이만 찰 줄 알았으면 빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐?
It nerfs so many bosses on accident. It's funny that it breaks Nelly, because her phases are actually based on staggering, and not like health thresholds. So she just won't enter second phase.
유효하군.
Okay.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것도 생각나네.
We win. This is the hardest wave, and it's the first wave. Once we're past that, we have skill slots and easier enemies.
왜 엄마가 삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지. 그 외부 강사들 손가락 안에서도 내로라 하는 실력자들이었을 거야. 너희가 보여준 혹은 더 대단한 기술을 매번 엄마에게.
Are we just actually one-shotting them? No, I hit that guy with 2 skills. Okay. You just notice there's a lot of skill 2s. Her skill 2 is her best skill, and it gives me the Lust Resonance for whistles. So yeah, I made all skill 2s.
이요, 당연히 그 시기 해야지. 이런 거 쫙 보면 뭘 써야 하는지 딱 느낌이 오잖아. 응?
Oh no, 6 damage. How am I going to survive this?
압도적인 장면. 가끔 질릴 때도 있지만 역시 늘 먹던 맛에서만 느껴지는 도파민이 있다니까.
Hook glue next? We could put hook glue on the pole. Is Fanatic a persistent buff? Unfortunately, it's for the turn. If it could stack up, N Faust might actually be like a really good solo. Can someone tell me why everyone's first team is Bleed? Bleed kind of has the most IDs, so if you just like do some pulls as a beginner, get some random 3 stars, good chance you'll have more Bleed than anything else, and then you'll lean into building a Bleed team. I'm fairly sure the N Corp gift was buffing Faust's evade. I rolled 15 on a Tails roll, which means it was getting plus 11 total, and I don't think we're getting that from our other gifts.
역시 늘 먹던 맛에서만 느껴지는 도파민이 있다니까.
Your first team was poised, but you joined in Season 3. You see, I'm a Season 1 player, where teams didn't exist. My first team was, like, warped on Ting Sang Hong Lu, and we just called it a day.
삼촌들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지.
What season did teams, like, actually start to exist?
손가락 안에서도
You could
내로라 하는
kind of
실력자들이었을 거야.
start to play a sinking team in Season 2 a little bit
더 대단한
because of
기술을
Rhyme Shank.
매번 엄마에게 가르쳐줬거든.
You used a Rhyme Shank with Dietchi, and you weren't like keeping a sinking stack up all the time, but sometimes you could get it to last for like 3 turns.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어.
I don't think Rupture really existed yet. Maybe like late season 2. Yeah, by season 3, Canto 5, you could start to play like every team had enough units that you could actually play the status teams. Even if Tremor was still completely terrible until it got conversions. You're back what floor now? This is floor 13. Time killing time carried Tremor. It got, yeah, Detective Honlu. I mean, the reverb from Cavernous Wailing, which I think was like one update before that, that's what really gave Tremor a chance to exist.
역시 늘 먹던 맛에서만 느껴지는 도파민 있다니까.
And MD, sure, yeah. Tremor was so bad, they gave it 2 Bloody Mists after nerfing Bloody Mist. N Corp is the first team, technically. Yeah, you could say that. I mean, honestly, full N Corp wasn't even that bad back in the day. Because you had N Claire, who was the 2nd or 3rd best ID in the game. You had N Faust, who was like probably the 5th best ID in the game. And then you had N Heathcliff's coin power drop, which to this day still has some uses. Indon is really the weak link of the full N Corp team, yeah. I mean, people say what you want about Inmare. I guess that was before Uptype 4, so Inmare was even worse. He had like a 7 rolling skill 1. Aggro didn't exist back then, so he couldn't even properly tank. Maybe I'm romanticizing the Season 1 N Corp team a bit too much here.
왜 엄마가 친구들이랑 말도 못 섞게 했는지. 그 외부 강사들.
Max 9 roll, but isn't that at Uptype 4? I'll go check. Mare, Inmare, Uptype 3. Yeah, it was just a 5+1 2 coin with no conditionals. And I guess you had the old growth system, so it was actually even worse than that. Yes, K-Corp Ampule acquired. Now we're ready to fight you, Valencina. Let's go get Master of La Mancha, prove that this pack is trivially easy. Tell you how to play Sinking in MD? Stop at floor 5. That's the right way to play Sinking in MD. But no, seriously, it's just like, the best sinking teams are going to be either Sinking Poise or Sinking Tremor. Running pure sinking is not great. And so you want to make one of those hybrid teams if you're trying for 15 floors. What are we up to, Bongi Plush? 97%. I need, like, just a few more gifts. And just like triple checking I can't fuse any more tier 4s. Okay. So yeah, by the end of next floor, we should have maxed out Bongi Plush.
파우스트가 나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Where are the hidden bosses? They're just waiting for floor 15. It was the prophesized floor 15 Valentina. Sinking ammo tremor is pretty good. There's like no reason to add ammo to it. Like you can, but Desperado is a very underwhelming gift if you actually like look at what it does.
특색도 있는 거기. 그 사람들은 있는 거 없는 거 끌어모아 쓰는데도 뭔가 멋있더라.
Getting the Bongi gift and then no hidden boss is just the easiest nothing happening run of all time.
팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아.
Yeah.
이럴 때 딱 씹어줘야 하는데.
Just gonna make sure I kill this one.
불게서 차포잡이라. 예상한
That
것보다 오늘은
sure is a message. Ooh, we probably evade this, yeah, 25.
이번에도 막을 수 있을 것 같니?
자, 싸울 준비는 끝났을까? 무엇을 그렇게 깝깝하게 쳐다만 보고
Wow, that's
그러나?
300 predicted damage. That's a pretty crazy skill. 12 plus 8 3 coin. Does N Faust have what it takes to clash that? We'll find out, I guess. She does. Okay.
우와, 지금 완전 삼촌들이랑 고무대 같았어.
I was hoping to lose like all my stagger bars there.
싸움에서 밀렸단 말인가?
We lost 2 at least though.
기습의 장비 또한 그와 같아서
맞는 말을 어찌 그리 얄밉게 하는지.
너만 하겠나?
놀랐네.
Getting staggered is like the only risk, but I shouldn't really be getting hit at all the rest of this fight.
줄 알았으면 이야.
This is like the easiest pack for solo, as long as you aren't someone that, you know, struggles with this first phase. If you aren't a dev yet or anything. I mean, yeah, the Dawn is just going to be stun locked. The damage that you need to stun lock him is not that much.
주군께서는 사소한 실수로 책 잡지 아니하시니 너무
As long as you have better damage than N Corp Fanatics, you can phase skip him perpetually. And we definitely have better damage than N Corp Fanatics right now.
방금은 좀 쩔었는데. 치킨. 도적인 정력. 가끔 질릴 때도 있지만 역시 늘 어떤 맛에서만 느껴지는 독한 맛이라니까. 엄마는 무기라는 뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 그중 제일 뛰어난 게 검이었고.
한번 막아내버리.
Why do we have so much final power? It's the combination of the Bongi plush and the Fanatic gift.
요새 일 말곤 할
That's
게
like,
없어서
that's
그런가?
9 each. That's a lot.
해결사 영상 보는 거랑 좀 비슷한 느낌. 설까 이건 좀 재밌을지도.
How low is K Corp Only's damage? Like 1,000 per skill, maybe? Maybe 1,500 or so. Like, he only has 2 coin skills. He has only the Rupture keyword, which doesn't give you very much extra dynamic percentage.
야, 쟤 좀 이상하지 않아?
Yeah, we're gonna try for the
저렇게
make
기분이
him never
그래?
attack at all strategy. Which means targeting everything on his defenses here. It's more than Chef Greg, but that's not much. I think Chef Gregor with the 4 coin skill might do more than K Corp Onlu in Mirror Dungeon. Coin count is the most important factor for your damage in MD. Plus bleed gets a lot more damage buffs than Rupture. Yeah, we didn't even need all our skills there. We are well above the required damage. One skill.
예전에는 그런 거 좀 치사하다고 생각했지. 근데 LCD였나? 스태프 있는 거기. 그 사람들은 있는 거 없는 거 끌어모아 쓰는데도 뭔가 멋있더라.
나가.
The sphere. I could clash the sphere, or I could make him never do anything this fight. I'll choose to make him never do anything this fight. 85. Average season 1 ID clash right there. You missed the old hidden bosses? You can still fight them. I think it kind of shows you how not bad they were. Okay, please give me a hidden boss. If we go 2 weeks without a hidden boss, it's going to be so sad. We got one last chance. Give me Growth Clash Power. It's only fitting that we go to N Corp here. Ah, the game lagged. I got baited. I thought we got it. Just that micro freeze. It always makes me think it's a hidden boss. 10% chance. One last tile. Never lucky. Oh, hey, look, it's Golden Urn. And apparently I never actually got Finifugality. We were missing out on some gifts that actually did things. It's a sad day. No hidden boss. But at least, I think, if we take a look here, we did manage to max out the Bongi gift, so that's something. Oh, you know what? I never enhanced Voodoo Doll. I've been meaning to do that for like 3 floors. Oh well. You ended up with 3 hidden bosses today? Okay, so you stole them all?
흔치 않은 기회니 이 틈에 승기를 붙이자꾸나.
Evading for 25 without a hidden boss is a little crazy. Yeah, your greed may have been hurting the economy.
빨리 리타이어 시키는 게 그나마 후스톤에서 등장 떡밥이라도 돌릴 수 있는 거 아닌가?
Okay, so like, who's going first? Ahab. Okay.
정화.
I got. We can just clash. Totally fine. That skill outrolls me though.
숨겨둔
막아내라.
그런 모양이구나.
Starbuck gets staggered here easily. I guess I could have tried to evade him. I don't know if Ahab's going to kill me or not. She has like full sanity, so she probably will.
옳다.
N Faust, yeah, N Faust has SP drop on evade actually.
방금은 좀 쩔었는데.
That's why she was one of the few IDs that was possible to solo Dongbake for 48, like when it came out.
반전을 주고 싶었으면 진작
Emphasis on the possible.
이제 와서 으쌰으쌰 해봤자 아무리 봐도 최종 보스한테 아무것도 못하고 돼지기 8컷전에 나오는 결의를 다지는 엑스트라들 아니냐고.
알겠어.
I'm sending Ahab to the paralyzed dimension. And based on my damage that turn, I think I can just... apparently you have debuff cleanse. I shouldn't be surprised. Basically every boss does that on phase change, even if it doesn't tell you.
정화.
Should be able to just kill you here.
알겠어. 알겠어. 알겠어.
대박! 진짜였는데? 아이씨, 팝콘쯤은 줘도 되잖아.
Such an anticlimactic ending to the run, because there's just
정화.
like no way we lose. You wish double slotting was explained somewhere in game? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that isn't really explained in game. Because I think the railway tutorial text does mention that you won't gain skill slots. But, like, you're never normally told that you would gain skill slots. Yeah, this is, like, my problem with Mirror Dungeon in its current state. The hidden bosses are so much harder than everything else.
최선을 다해라.
So if you want to have a chance to beat the hidden bosses, you kind of have to play optimally when it comes to trials and stuff. But then if you don't get the hidden bosses, there's just not any amount of difficulty, pretty much. Unless you, like, go to an unfocused pack like we did on floor 13, but that's not a very fun form of difficulty. That's just difficulty due to inability to make decisions.
알겠어.
We're rolling 60s here. It's remove the bongi. We're still rolling 50. That's still so high. It's just... this is just what's possible now.
이렇게 숨소리도 내지 말고
It's like, hey, Gubo, you wanna just get dominatingly clashed on the first turn? Final challenge, pick all unfocused packs. Yeah, every single update to MDE has made it easier, except changing the hidden bosses, you could say. Every other change, it just continually makes it easier. I guess adding the extra adversity makes it a bit harder. The extra 10. But it's just more than made up for with like the new gifts we keep getting. And the new packs they added recently, so many of them are just like way easier than the normal packs. Like the old hidden boss packs, I think Virgilius and Papa Don are the two easiest packs in the game to take on floor 15. Hornet Mare solo, but we pick only unfocused encounters. There's only 3, is the thing. It's only line 3 who couldn't be Blood Fiends. Oh no, I guess there's 4. There's Code Purple and Dawn of Green, in addition to those 2. This guy's rolling 19 while I roll 62. You could remove half my gifts and I would still be dominating here. It's just insane. Outrolling them by 50. You know what, maybe I'll put good IDs on the poll, and we'll take the worst trials. We could do one of those runs again. I think my last, like, set in stone worst trials run was Blade Lineage Mare. But maybe we put good solo IDs on the poll and try to see if we can make it hard for ourselves. Through trials, at least. I'm not going to, like, avoid going to packs that give good gifts. I don't like that type of artificial difficulty. You think the team killing aspect will make the game better in the long run? Yeah, you probably should be incentivized to use all of your centers. I think double slotting and soloing being like the meta for stages is bad. The fact that soloing with Dawn is the recommended strategy for people stuck on Canto 7's final boss, I think is bad. And it shouldn't be like that. But there we go. 740,000 damage solo. We found the BE on stream. It's just sad that we didn't get any hidden boss to go with it. Yeah, you should be expected to lose units. Like, I don't know, I might become Unbreakable Coin's biggest fan because everyone continues to hate them more. But, like, I think they still have they need to exist, or something like them needs to exist. I'm probably the only person that doesn't hate Reflectorial Ricardo. He kills sinners, that's a good thing. You only have 12 turns against him. You shouldn't be able to just keep people alive easily. But yeah, join the Discord if you want to vote on the next ID we solo with. Maybe I'll do the poll of good IDs and then have worst trials be the idea. Because after 2 runs without hidden bosses, I want something to make it more interesting. Thank you for watching. I will hope to see you next week. Have a nice rest of your day. This is the end of stream.